He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cue shot here out towards short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Luis Guillorme.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Beatty is off at first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Striding forward now is the DH, Chad Dowell, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Into the box now, Dustin Peterson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Peterson, a native of Arizona, he was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Bo.
In now, Bo Orozco, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Peterson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Doug Levitt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Doug Levitt.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Zahoric. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Derek Rice is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Called strike 2. This pitch is popped up. McMillan in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Jared Zahorik comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up now, James Bentley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bentley.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. Gutierrez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now
at the plate, William Beatty. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now batting, Thomas Braxton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Thomas Braxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ready now, Dave Malone. He reached on a single in his first try.
Dave Malone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Zahorik coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
The center fielder, number 14, Enrique.
Into the box, Enrique Quezada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Braxton over at second. Malone on at first with nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in, Eloy Gutierrez.
Now
0 for 1 here in the early
first
going.
Baseman, Eloy Gutierrez.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Hayward has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brandon Dixon steps in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Stepping into the box, Luis Guillorme. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Coming to the plate now Abraham McMillan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready for another chance? Ken Hayward.
The third baseman, Ken Hayward.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hayward carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Turned up, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Ready with the 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Dino Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Dino Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's
now
done.
batting,
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Dickinson.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the left field line. Rice is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
now
pitch.
Batting, right fielder, Jared.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to left. Rice has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. Into the box now, James Bentley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Malone has it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the batting order turns over now and set to go
now
William Beatty.
The left fielder, William Beatty.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Luis Guillorme is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Quezada will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in once again, Abraham McMillan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So we got him swinging. Ken Hayward is the second out in the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. He leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Standing in now, Dino Diaz. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Braxton comes up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Vic Cruz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Vic Cruz.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Binghamton came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 61 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alex James records the save, his 4th of the season. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Play ball. Out. Out. 4-4. Take the base.
Digging in, William Nakajima. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Nakajima.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Digging in, Alan Guzman. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Will Riddle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. On the season, Riddle hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Fouled off. Guzman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Royer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the side center. In there, a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eduardo Hernandez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Nobody out, runner on first, and it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Orozco is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Roger Palacios. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Quezada will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. In now, Jess Barrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and one strike. And he fouls this one off. Royer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. One hit, one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied. Standing in, Hans Randall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Malone gloves it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Coming to the plate now, William Nakajima. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The first baseman, Ricky.
Fouled off.
Bailey.
Popped up. Orozco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So digging in now, Alan Guzman. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
For the Thunder, the third baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCarthy giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Royer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80%.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in, Roger Palacios. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball down below the knees. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Line, but speared on a hop. Way to get dirty. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, second baseman. Yeah.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So stepping in, Hans Randall. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Randall.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Beckham is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Here's the first pitch to him.
For the Thunder, the shortstop.
And it's fouled away.
Nakajima.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Alan Guzman.
Now batting.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Gutierrez is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, David Royer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Eduardo.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Standing in, Roger Palacios. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Palacios.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Popped up. Orozco moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on Matt Hall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final. Erie used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 70 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ronaldo Quezada closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your Sean Big Dog, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He could strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCarthy has a play. 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box, Craig Boyles. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count.
Boyles.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Chu. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chu.
First pitch on its way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Pedro Marmolejo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
The 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, McCarthy. 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Marmolejo is off at first with 2 away. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. So striding forward now, Emilio Ramirez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. No balls and one strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in once again, Will Eubanks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Quezada. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jake Cruz.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cruz.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Slow little roller to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Craig Boyles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting, the catcher.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Pedro.
Popped up. Orozco is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manny Campos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Out in front of home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Pat Covey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Pat.
Ready to deliver.
Covey.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eric Emerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Emilio Ramirez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Emilio Ramirez becomes the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Will Eubanks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Jake Cruz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
The first baseman, Greg Boyle.
Standing in now, Craig Boyles, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down first. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Jay Chu.
Into the box now, James Chu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one, here it comes.
I got 2-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Pedro Marmolejo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Eubanks at third, Boyles on second, Chu on at first with 2 down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Manny Campos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The center fielder, Eric.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call it?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding into the box, Emilio Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
One and one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Malone will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, Will Eubanks. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Rice is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Craig Boyles, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Eubanks on third with two out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Seawolves, number 10, Valencia.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. Erie swung the bats well with 16 hits. Sean Big Dog earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. player receives input from a coach. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Now
please.
at the plate, Eric Estrada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dog. Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Vance Kincaid. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out one. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. Strike taken up in the zone. The native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and a curveball. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Nate Cottrell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Kincaid, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Erie Seawolves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rhett Kolb with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 46 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Sean Big Dog wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the 9th, Fernando Casilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCarthy is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Hunter Gribble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Hunter Gribble becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jose Murillo.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Bounce left side. A play at the plate. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Estrada. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Here's a line drive that is caught. Oh my, you talk about the right place at the right time, as that'll strand the tying run aboard, and this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Erie came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 70 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Big Dog.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie. Digging in, Will Eubanks. He will lead this one off today.
For Bowie, the left fielder.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, They're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
The right fielder, Jake Drew.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Craig Boyles. The numbers, 282 to start play. Home runs as of yet, and a dozen RBIs.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Batting fourth, the catcher, James Chu.
In now, James Chu, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Pedro.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up. Now in the box, Frank Arojo. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Big Dog isn't really known as the kind of starter that.
And the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Fouled away.
Campo.
The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Charles Simon. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Peterson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Into the box now, Pat Covey, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Braxton has a play. 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Now batting.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Greg Boyle.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, James Chu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Germano is there. 1 away. At the plate, Pedro Marmolejo.
Second baseman, Pedro Marmolejo.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Rice moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now batting, third baseman, Frank Arrojo.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half. First pitch on its way.
Leading off for Bowie, the designated hitter.
Weekly hit to third. Orozco is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Charles Simon.
The center fielder, Charles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And that's the second out. First offering on its way.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Will Eubanks. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air and deep down the line in left. Germano sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jake Cruz. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Ramirez is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Boyle.
Stepping in now, Craig Boyles. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Ramirez. And that's the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning. Leading off the inning, James Chu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
0-1 the count. Down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Manny Campos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Gutierrez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Charles Simon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. Able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Pat Covey. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping up now, Will Eubanks. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Back to the mound. A throw to the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Ready now, Jake Cruz, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Simon at second. Eubanks at first. 2 out in the inning. Scooped up. Oh, beautiful dive. Not in time. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sport. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this. Sean Big Dog, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
A game time play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Pablo Moya. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Moya.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCarthy is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number. Striding in, Peter Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman, Peter.
Out in front of it, strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Fernandez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Pops this one up. Orozco over to his left. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Germano giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. First pitch on its way.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Peter.
No balls and a strike to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Germano is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. First pitch coming. Here it is.
For Akron, the third baseman.
Chopped down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Germano on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Guardado. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corona.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Stepping into the box, Rafael Gomez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rafael Gomez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air down the right field line. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Hold high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Germano. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Peter Fernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two now. The set and the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. At the plate, Gary Fukumori. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Fouled away.
Gary Fukumori.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCarthy is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Now batting, right fielder, Peter.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up.
Now
he hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready for another chance? Gregorio Corona. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
McCarthy has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Rafael Gomez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Designated hitter, Pablo Moya.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Peter Fernandez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Malone ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
The center fielder, number 7, Gary.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Quezada is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Orlando Guardado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Guardado.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rafael Gomez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Gutierrez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So it was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Two down here in the ninth. Striding forward now is the DH, Pablo Moya. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Popped him up. Malone waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age in Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Seawolves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sean Big Dog wins his third of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Luis Esposito is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.